YouTube, Yodubs, this is Eternal Frost coming at you with another video, this time solo, of the, what's it called? Aliens Fireteam Elite? Yeah, and we've got a new class, and I wanted to have some time with it before I played with it. Just playing, before I did a recording rather, just playing on standard with some bots, this way I can kind of talk through the game a little bit. So far I'm really liking this game. I know a lot of people have asked me, is it worth the money? It depends on how much you like the franchise. In this case, I like the franchise, and I also like survival co-op shooters, right? So this is right up my alley. I'm a big fan, and my favorite games are games like Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, Vermintide 2, games like that, basically. And this is right up that alley. It's not quite as crisp as like say Vermintide 2, but there's plenty of weapon options and upgrades. Anyway, this new class has a shield, which seems kind of silly when you consider what he's up against, but it's great against synths and guns. And basically, what it's really good for is stacking damage buffs. So the more that you use your shield, the more damage you do. And you'll see here I'm running the mission where you're running against synths. And so each time they basically shoot me, I'm gonna increase stacks of damage. You can't really see it because I've chosen no HUD. I felt like it was more cinematic, but yeah. One of the biggest things to watch out for as well is visibility. You'll notice that when I have my shield up, if I zoom, that becomes I lose basically the left third of my screen. One thing I've noticed is if an alien's coming in from that side, you just won't see it, right? That's an interesting place for that guy. So yeah, be very careful if you're zooming in. Also, this shield will not block AoE damage or acid puddles, so you want to be aware of that. It will block anything that's ahead of you by, I'm going to say, not quite 180. I haven't really tested the angle, but it will negate pretty much all the damage as long as it's in front of you. So be wary about turning around and being flanked. With this game, you can also get a laser handgun, but I find that it fires too slow to be effective with this particular character. He needs, or this class, he needs much more, oops, there you go. He needs much more damage output. You'll see here that I can block their claw attack from the front, but you saw when the guy hit the side there, I dropped my shield. And also one bad thing, although this class is really good at getting, notice I'm not aiming so I can have better situational awareness. Hitting those things with melee does a lot of damage, up to like full boss, maybe like 500 damage or so. But then you walk into the acid pools, so it's quite situational. You don't always walk into acid pools when you melee something and kill them, but it happens enough that you kind of don't want to do it all the time. But 500 damage is a lot of damage, and you can also make it so that you can stun things on a melee hit, which can be sometimes useful. It won't knock people off of a friend if they've been pounced, but you know, it's still useful. So maybe stun locking a warrior for a bit. I love how the bots are always running in front of you. Comment there if you think that that's by design, because seriously, they are constantly finding ways to just walk in front of you. Like, do you see Alpha? He was trying to walk in front of me there. Especially, we're just on standard, so it's not a big problem, but on intense, it's a big issue. The other special ability of this character is a AoE like that, which I didn't hit that guy with. The way it first starts out, it's got quite a bit of show there with a lot of electricity. I've used the concussion upgrade, which gives it a much greater area of effect, and it guarantees a knockdown. The normal form of it just stuns, but it's not a guaranteed stun, so I like the guaranteed knockdown better than the stun. I'm just gonna walk right up to these guys. That's what the shield's for. You want to walk right up to them, or hold a, you know, choke point. Bearing in mind that, right?
The hell's that?
So again, this burst, so the Type 57 I found works really good, or the Type 95. It's got enough damage output that, and a little bit of spray too, so spray and pray if you need it, but it seems to work really well with the shield. Again, his biggest challenge I think is damage output from guns. That's also why I brought the Type 21. The Medvec, I'm going to be perfectly transparent, Medvec is probably the better option. It's a quicker reload, so you can put down more damage over time. I'm using the Type 21 because I'm just Weyland-Yutani flavored, that's all.
Radio traffic ahead.
No real reason other than that. I do like the Type 21, but in all seriousness, probably not the best option for this character. Or, like I said, that laser. The laser does quite a bit of damage. Does almost as much damage as the Magnum, right? But, its big problem is that, it, like, 3 or 4 shots and it's gonna overheat. And the overheating in and of itself is not a problem. Like, oh darn, it's like this slightly slower than normal reload. The real big problem about the overheat
Door controls,
is
the console's dead. Big energy spike from that synth.
the bigger problem is that you can't switch weapons or do anything when you've overheated, and that is dangerous because you're stuck doing nothing for a good 2 seconds. You can't. Oh, that was delivery. You'll notice if you try to run, he'll put away his shield immediately. So yeah, shield up and then down. The recharge is like a second, I think, maybe 2 seconds before you can use the shield again. So it's not bad to put it down and back up. It's not a big issue. It takes you a couple seconds to deploy, or not a couple seconds. Yeah, you know, a small amount of time to deploy. So keep that in mind. So anyway, overall, I don't really hate the class. But it feels much more situational than the other classes. Oh god, I thought Alpha wasn't. It feels a lot more situational than any of the other classes. Oh, look at that.
Tech 6, synths to your rear.
So apparently you can parry that. You can also parry claw attacks. If you keep on backing away from, like, say, a warrior or something, so that they can't grab you, it's fine. If they can grab you, though, it's just going to go right through your shield, so be wary of what those bigger guys and the Praetorians. Of course, these guys won't grab you, so not too much of an issue. The big sparky guys, the explodey ones, do have that AoE, so that is dangerous. Notice how my damage goes up the more he shoots me. Oops. You know, I think also the what might be better, like you said, the Medvec is much better than the Type 21, I think. But there's also the Riot gun. That thing is, that pistol would be devastating with this. The only thing I think is that it doesn't pair well with the Medvec because, well, they're both shotties. Medvec is actually more accurate than the, oops, wrong button. It was more accurate than the, what's it called? Riot gun. But, oh, you can't block those spitter things. The damage output on that burst pistol, if you just click really fast, is just ridiculous.
Grabbing ammo.
Put a shield up those. Pressing, that's fine. Whatever.
Patching up.
Snow HUD one isn't so bad. I am kind of wasting it, unfortunately, on synths. Because, well, it's harder to do insane, or I'm sorry, intense with synths, I found. In some cases, impossible. Like in the third set of missions where you have the explodey guys. The synths like to sit on top of those guys and just get wrecked, you know, so no real point in trying those with synths outside of standard. But yeah, no HUD like this would be very difficult, I think. Oops, synths. First of the missions isn't so bad as intense as long as you're using your consumables, which I think is something you should always consider, is make sure you're using your consumables, right? That can definitely mean the difference between succeeding and failure, especially when you're playing with synthetics. Always bring sentry guns and mines. If you're having real bad luck, bringing the both the lightning and the flame sentry guns. Lightning to stun things, flame to kill things. That's always a good decision. Regular sentry guns, they're good for drawing fire.
Clear. Rodriguez, we're getting close.
I don't hear the... I just realized I didn't pick up the crate.
Though the danger increases, you still advance.
Yeah, that'll be
Get
fine.
your people prepped for evac.
So... Oh, that's another thing. I found that you can hear the treasure crate. It sounds like wind blowing, if you did not notice. So you can hear it when you're in the room. Sometimes you'll hear it in the next room, depending on, especially these levels, which are a little bit windy. So, just so you're aware. Looks like we got mines here. There's randomness to the levels too, which is kind of nice.
Halt.
See how they'll blow up with the mine,
See the blinky
not
lights?
the reticle.
Shoot or avoid.
Well, that was weird. That was not. I actually fat fingered that. Do you hear that? Yes, there's a slight like howling noise. That is the sound of the. That is the sound of the chest.
Got a tracker signal. Bugs.
Gotta be careful not to walk into the mines, which I've done plenty of times before. Nope, not there. Oh. I should have waited for him to finish attacking me before I did that. Oh, why is this all green? I don't remember all that green. I mean, I remember the green, I don't remember the weird green punches. So if I missed the crate, it's probably because I was talking, wasn't really paying attention. So, oh well, that's the spirit. Hey, random thought. If you guys want to see me do a Dark Souls run, it's one of my favorite games. Let me know. I'll play some Dark Souls, record it. Seems to be a pretty popular thing. It's also always popular, oddly. You know, they never really have, they never really do...
Leave you in their hands, Rodriguez. You're not understanding. I repeat,
I've seen a lot of Dark Souls runs that just, you know, are...
Patching up.
Even within the past year, people are still running it. So, I have Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Again, I love them all. I have all the content. I don't hear it here, but... Hopefully I didn't miss the, hopefully I didn't miss the thing so that you can hear it. But now I'm thinking I actually did because we're running really far away from the other place.
Shit.
Oh well.
Don't wake them.
Don't wake them. Well, I might want them to listen to me, so... These guys are, I think they all wake up. Even if you don't kill them. I tried to walk past here without killing them and like a whole bunch of them woke up. Let's see if we can get these guys. Yep. They're waking up. So I should have killed them. Oh, hey, did you see that? I'm glad I looked and turned around. Do you hear that whistling noise, like howling? Now it's gone. Yep, as long as you haven't opened it, you can hear it. If one person's opened it, another person can still hear it unless they've opened it. So it's only a noise for people who haven't opened it. So just a heads up.
I need you to speak plain, Rodriguez.
I told you. Call me Cynthia. SN.
Yeah, this shield's not gonna do anything for these mines.
Weyland-Yutani model 9500.
Listen.
I was.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
I am. The central
Good
computer
morning.
Paula Station.
So,
You
Patching up.
gotta be
Oops,
fucking kidding me.
no, I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, Beta. Good work, Beta. I didn't think they could get hurt by those, so I didn't even consider it. Oh well. So, how are you guys liking the game? Again, I'm really enjoying it. Personally, I didn't buy the deluxe edition. I did end up buying the, as you can see, I ended up buying some of the DLC because I've been enjoying the game quite a bit. I think it's worth. Oh god, that was stupid of me. Forget.
We need a way to shut Cynthia down.
I hope I can see the. Oh geez, I hope I can see the batteries. Oh, hello. Without the HUD, that's gonna be really annoying if I can't.
Fireteam, watch for synth power cores. Same as the console
That's gonna
before.
hurt.
Plug them in to overload the system.
Alright, let's go kill that sniper because that's annoying. Can use a shotgun because this does more damage. Oh, only if I hit.
Bypassing deck.
Mistakes were made.
Grab that synth power core.
Small, angry little mistakes. Okay, let's go back and not be an idiot and lose the mission because I'm an idiot.
Patching up.
That was stupid of me.
Do you comprehend the significance of these ruins? What
I
you
like
risk
Cynthia.
unleashing
Why do we have
here?
to kill Cynthia? Just because we fear the unknown.
That's a salvageable power core.
Yeah, the damage output seems stupid. Oh, is there one behind me too? Thanks, bots. So I'll be uploading this before some of the others. I'm not going to wait to upload. I've got like 12 recordings. Just been playing this game a lot and I've been really enjoying it. So again, I'll be uploading this soon so we can get a preview of the anyone who's not playing can see this new class at least. This was supposed to be a shotgun. That was not the shotgun. Well, almost all the time roll.
Fuck's that about?
That was supposed to be my pistol.
Primary hub has failed. The auxiliary is now handling 76% of Cynthia's internal traffic.
Looking for power cores, Fireteam. Let's overload that op-top.
Look at that accuracy. Over to this side. Grab the ammo. Let's see. We rely a lot more on the radar than I expect. And I always miss it whenever I don't have it. Because now I don't know where they all are. Oh, hey, look, heavy. Let's go right that guy. Oh, power core, even better.
Power core on the deck.
Also, I've noticed that your vaulting and your crouching, the speed and distance will depend on how far away you are from what you're crouching or vaulting. If you behind or over under, the further you are, the faster you go on to the other side. I'm gonna kill that guy.
They can't interfere.
This is fun.
Bypassing deck.
Yep. Bounce off his shield. That's gonna hurt. That was a game. Let's go kill that guy. We don't like him. We're at 948. That's a lot of damage, yeah. Oh, do I have a power core and I didn't realize it? That's what happens with no HUDs, I guess. No, I didn't.
Synth dropped a power
Let's
core.
go pick it up, end this mission, and then my brother's actually trying to play with me. Oops.
Weyland-Yutani, hack for your own safety.
Here you go, guys. Have fun. Don't explode too many times.
Upgrading to backups.
A little bit of achievement on something about toasters.
She is gone. It is over.
You got her, Fireteam. We didn't expect to find a rogue
Alright.
botnet,
Well,
but
that
you
was
handled it.
gameplay
Nice
of
job,
the
Fireteam.
new, oh wow, Phalanx. What's really funny is that the Phalanx, with this pack, they gave a weapon called the Pike, and I noticed that the Pike is not equipable by the Phalanx. What's that all about? Oh, so close. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Eternal Frost, signing out. Hey, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the game, or if you want me to play Dark Souls, go back to Ancestors. I'm having a blast with this game, so you guys take it easy. This is Eternal Frost, signing out.